hop on and show you how I make my samples. So I love, love, love to use the Accord warmer. The reason I like to do it is as one dish is melting, and or actually as one dish I'm finishing up, I could start putting wax in the second dish and have it start going as well. Also, it's really great if you're gonna do mix scents for samples. So you can have one fragrance in one dish, another fragrance in another dish, and if you want to do a third, I usually just work with the two. Right now I'm just making the samples for rainbows and butterflies, so I'm just going to let this melt, warm up, liquefy. I'm going to start making samples, and then as this dish starts running low on wax, I'll start with this dish warming it. So this way I don't have to wait for the wax to warm. I could just move a lot quicker. It's a lot more productive that way. So just some of the things you use, like I said, I like to use my Accord warmer. You can use any warmer. I mean, I've also melted wax in the microwave, but this I found to be the most productive, the quickest way for me. So again, using the Accord warmer, and it is on sale right now in the clearance section if you don't have one and you'd like to do that. So okay, we definitely, obviously, we need our bars to make our samples with. I also like to use the felt. I get the felt from Pear Creek Cottage on Etsy. Since this is rainbows and butterflies, I bought the butterfly felt. I like trying to match the felt to the scent. I just think it's a little bit cuter. But again, that's just me. You can go to Michael's or Joann's or anywhere and get any kind of felt and just cut it up into circles, strips, squares, however you like it. I just like to make the shapes. And the reason too why I do the felt is they just take a regular stamp to mail. I used to like doing the molds, but they do take more postage to mail. And then plus in the summertime, or if you're in an area that's hot, it's gonna melt. So these, what happens is if it melts with the felt, it'll absorb the wax back in it again. So if you have it in your car or if you're mailing it, it's really not going to mess up your sample. Then of course we need our mailings that I label the back of. I still have to do that. Make sure with everything you're labeling. Everything goes with your name. I get my baggies. I get the baggies either from the dollar store, from Michael's. I get the jewelry bags. Also, you can get them from Amazon. I like the 3" by 4". They are bigger than what I need. So I think next time I may go a little bit smaller, but this is what they actually had and had on sale. I also make my own labels for them. Warm me, smell me, but don't eat me, with my name again, my website, and then on the line over here, I'll just write the name of the sample. I used to print it out, but then I was wasting ink and labels. So I just leave it blank and then I will fill it out, because if it does separate for whatever reason from the brochure, you still have your contact information. So again, contact everything, label everything with your contact. I have my set of tweezers over there, my wax paper, and my stickers. So usually what I do with the stickers is I'll put them on the outside of the envelope, and I'll show you guys that when I get everything all ready to go. So I'm just gonna wait for the wax to warm and I'll be back with the second part. Okay guys, so this is starting to melt now. We have a nice amount of liquid. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your felt, you're gonna dip it in the wax. Also, the other thing I forgot to mention, I do like to get the white felt, because when you get the felt that's white, it will come up the color of your wax. So this way you could have almost the same color as your wax. Then just use the tweezers, lift it out, and give it a little shake. And then I'm just going to come over here and lay it onto the wax paper to dry. Cut off the edges. I usually like to cut off the edges just to make it pretty. And since I don't like to waste any wax, I'm going to put it back in here to remelt. And then what I do is I just put the Scents of the Month stickers that we get, seal it, use it to seal the envelope. I'll even write on here, Scentsy Happy Mail. Just make it really pretty. I'll use some of the washer tape. just so the customers know that they're getting something really cool, really fun, and really exciting.